and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing our weekly love reading to see what's going on in romance this week. So per usual, my Etsy shop is always linked in the description below if you want your own private tarot reading. You can pick more than one pile and pause the video if you need more time, okay? So we have group 1 with the pink stone, group 2 with the blue stone, group 3 with the orange stone, and group 4 with the green stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the pink stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have calling in your soulmate, but we also have a rescuer, okay? So I see that you guys are trying to manifest, trying to call in your soulmate. You're like, Spirit, the person who is meant to be in my life, put that person in my life. I am ready. I fully surrender to the journey. Let's do this. And then lo and behold, we have this person that needs your help that's kind of distracting you. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together is what it says at the bottom of calling in your soulmate. At the bottom of rescuer, it says, or at the top of rescuer, it says, provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So if you are embodying, I don't know why I can't talk now. If you're embodying the light attributes of the rescuer, if you're not helping people to the point where it hurts you, at the bottom it says, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. You're gonna get off track, you guys. So I feel like there's kind of a curveball being thrown into your manifestation process. I feel like you're trying to manifest love, true love, your person. And meanwhile, you have this person of the past or this person that, you know, that needs help, that needs support at this time, and it's tricky. All I can say is do what's best for you. Don't, you know, feel bad about telling someone like, no, I can't help you at this time, or for not being there for that person that you wanted to be with but is telling you about someone else. It's just like, do not be that person. Like, you gotta create those boundaries. Like, listen, I can't support you right now because you're focused on your own stuff. But I see someone coming in your life kind of distracting you. So we have religious factors, and it is safe for you to love. If I had to say, I would say that this was someone from the past. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path is what it says at the bottom of that one. I just get this energy, you guys, where you've been trying to move forward and your path is taking you. Like, I feel like this is a familiar energy because it feels like you've dealt with them before, but they've made you their safe person. But that doesn't mean you have to be, you know, you're a whole soul, you know, you're a whole higher dimensional being. You're not just a body, a void filler. You're not friend, you're not confidant. No one can tell you that that is your purpose. Only you can tell you your purpose. So I feel like you're trying to manifest love, and I feel like this is an old situationship, you know, that wants to see you or hang out with you, whatever, but it's just like smoke and mirrors, you know. They flatter you, you look so beautiful, you know, but they won't give you that title. And now you're trying to manifest new love, and now this person is like, oh, I feel your energy leaving, rescue me. And it's time for you guys to set up some boundaries. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, is what it says at the bottom of it is safe for you to love. So I do feel like you guys are really, really close, and you're about to meet someone who you do have the ability to love fully because they reciprocate. And with this person, I just feel like they're kind of distracting you. So we have the warrior and the artist. Listen, you are creating right now. You have to have like a lot of discipline, you know. It's just like artists, people think because they're doing something creative that their job isn't hard, but it is. You have to protect your art. You have to you know, when you have like creative blockages, you have to fight through that. There's a lot of emotional and intellectual investment in creating art, and that's exactly what you're doing right now. You're manifesting, you're alchemizing, and I'm seeing someone in trying to distract you for their own benefit, you know, just so that their cup can be filled. But that is not fair to you, and it doesn't bring you anything to help them. So if I had to say, I would say that you shouldn't, but we'll see what else comes out. The warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroicism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. For the artist, it says expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. And it's interesting because it reminds me of, like, if you work from home or if you have your own business, then you know, like, a lot of people will call you like at random times of the day, like, oh, it's my day off, like, let's go out to eat. And it's like, just because I work from home or just because I'm an entrepreneur doesn't mean that I'm just available at any time. I feel like someone is not respecting your process or what you need. It could be an ex. It also could be a friend that's trying to get you to go to the club when you just said you wanted to date someone who's like a man or a woman of integrity, a man or a woman of high value, something like that. Like, but they're still trying to drag you to the same old greasy spools, and it's just like extremely distracting. Basically, what I see for you guys, group one, is you're really on the brink of a breakthrough. But there is someone, whether it's an ex or whether it's a friend, trying to get you to water down your standards or change your standards or spend your time focusing on them and making their life, you know, like, if this is a friend, this could be an energy of them being like, okay, I know you're trying to manifest that, but I need someone to go to the club with. So they're applying pressure and they're not respecting your creative process. They're not respecting your boundaries. And they're wanting you to do whatever it is that they want to do. We have the Fool in reverse and the King of Staffs in reverse. So for most of you, to be honest, this is someone of the past that you know you're not going to be with. You know, we have the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They're not an option. They're not someone that you're going to be with, but I feel like this is someone that you've dealt with, you know, for a period of time. So they do have a sense of, you know, familiarity with you and vice versa. But I feel like that's just going to distract you and get you further away from your manifestation. It's like you're so close. Literally, we got my manifestation card that came out. We got the Two of Coins in reverse and the Four of Cups. If you look at the Four of Cups, you can see he's got his little magician, his little magic stick. He's manifesting. He's on his knees. He's creating alchemy. This one, you know, he's manifesting right now. And, you know, things that just shouldn't be distractions are, you know, really begging for your attention, your time, your energy during this time, like trying to get you to focus on whatever they have going on. And it's just like, frustrating. We have the Eight of Staffs, so this is going to be a very important week for you. My cat is staring at me. This is going to be a very important week for you. And the Nine of Staffs. You're so close, you guys. Things are manifesting right now, but there is someone that is gonna come through and try to distract you this week. So the most important thing for you is to remain strong. Keep your strong will, remain strong, because, you know, it's just like you're so freaking close. We got the Eight of Staffs, which is very fast moving energy. And then we got the Nine of Staffs, which is really the card of completion, because the 10 is essentially the 1, because it's just 1, 0. And that's when you start over. You're already fully in your new life at the 1 or the 10. That's like, there's nothing, it's like you have everything already. So it's like an energy of you guys like really being right at the point that you needed to be. We have you are light, you are magic, and you are living poetry. Some of you guys are doubting your own ability. Some of you guys are feeling like because you don't have exactly what you want at this time that, you know, you're not manifesting and you're starting to doubt your ability. First of all, people are only hitting you up because you are light. You have a lot of energy that people receive from you, which is why they hit you up time and time and time again. You ever wonder why someone doesn't let you go when it's like it's toxic or whatever, it's not working? It's because all of that energy they're getting from you, they're benefiting from you. Whether or not you're in the know or not, they're benefiting from you and they're taking your energy. And we have you are living poetry. So Spirit is saying, listen, your journey isn't always going to make sense, but right now you're creating. And honestly, I feel like, you know, whatever it is that we have, the edge of evolution feels messy at the bottom of the deck. I feel like, you know, whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest is so super close. But this is going to be a very important week for you guys, because there's a distraction that is trying to come through that will get you off course if you allow it. So yeah, that is what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your spread. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 2 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first cards we have for you, we have You Deserve Love and the Mystic. So I feel like someone's kind of impressed with you this week. Let's see. You are lovable is what it says at the bottom of You Deserve Love. This one says revels in the intimate union with the divine. I feel like this is the week where things really start moving for you. And it's specifically because you've surrendered fully to the divine energy. I feel like you wanted something to come through sooner, or you wanted something to happen in a different way. And because you wanted it to happen in your way or in your timeline, you know, kind of tried to do whatever you could do to just make it happen as soon as possible. But that started to be counterintuitive for you. And I feel like you were kind of just brought to your knees by the energy, and you're like, okay, you know what? This is the way things are. I just have to surrender to the energy if I want something to move. So you kind of like you were like, whatever. But now you're actually having some changes come through. So we have a new love and soulmate that came out for you. So like I said, I definitely feel like that manifestation you've been wanting is finally here, because you've literally surrendered to the process. You've surrendered to what spirit has been trying to, you know, give to you, tell you, and now it's here. So soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings is what it says at the bottom of that one. So let's see what else we get. Spirit, what's going on for group 2? We got the Avenger that came out. It's one of my favorite series, the Avengers. Let's see. Wow, you guys, oh my God. And then we got the hero and the heroine that came up. The alchemist, oh my God. Okay, so here's these two. The Avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. You guys had to really tap into your inner strength to get here, because you've wanted to fight the process for so long. You've been taken all over the globe by your desires. It just feels like the world outside of you has made you see yourself in different parts of the world, if that makes sense. Like, it made you think, oh, I want to travel, but you don't, like, I don't know, I just see like this energy of your energy being pulled in all sorts of directions, and you really had to take a stand and say, okay, I'm going to get what I want for my life, and that is period. I want my soulmate and I want new love. And so you were fighting. I feel like it's really been an internal battle, to be honest, because I feel like though people got you distracted, they only got you distracted not because, oh my God, you really thought you were so in love with someone, but because you just wanted love. And so you fell for someone who was willing to give you love, whether or not it would be enough for you. And you had to cut yourself off and say, I'm gonna go on a dry spell. You guys may have cut yourself off from talking to anyone romantically. You may have cut yourself off from your old friend group. You may have cut yourself off from all your old people you used to mess with. Like, I feel like you guys had to tap into like some high levels of discipline to avenge yourself, to win yourself back, to prove to God, to prove to the universe, I am worthy of being in control of this body. So you had to snap yourself back into reality, and it's just like such a powerful thing that happened here for you guys. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment is what it says on the hero heroine. So snaps for you guys. Nobody got you here but you. You guys did a really good job. Let's see, we got the mediator, the alchemist, and the martyr that came out. So there's those. The martyr, learning to transcend the nature of service to oneself or a cause. At the bottom, I'm going to read the shadow attribute because I do feel like it applies a little bit. Addiction to self-pity. That lets me know you guys went through like all the 7 stages and that this change is permanent. And that's why new love is coming through. That's why you've been able to manifest a soulmate, because I feel like you guys have gone through all the stages: disbelief, anger, self-pity, like, and now you're in this place where you fully accept the journey. And I just get this energy of I don't know exactly what I was seeing. It looks like black paint. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of football, but it looks more, it's giving like it's giving like Avenger after battle with dirt on them and like, you know, I don't know, it's just giving like superhero tease. Anyways, that's how I'm seeing you guys energetically. You guys are so powerful. You've reclaimed yourself, reclaimed your power. No one is going to be able to sleep with you, touch you, talk to you without you consciously being aware of whether or not this person will be allowed into your life or not. There's no way that anyone else can slip through the cracks because you have already conquered yourself, your own desire. No one can, you know, force you to be their grill, their boyfriend. Well, I mean, technically, but you know what I mean? Like, that's not something we deal with day to day. No one can force that. You have to want it to some degree, and you have to choose to believe or choose to allow that person to be let into your life. And you guys took a stand, I really feel like, you against yourself. And so I'm gonna pull some tarot to see what else is coming. We got the mediator, the light attributes, gifts for negotiating fairness and strategy and personal and professional life, respect for both sides of the argument. So I feel like you've, like I said, gone full circle. Like, you respect and you love the version of yourself who was more naive, who just didn't know, who needed healing, who needed help. And you respect the version of yourself standing in your true full power. Like, you are standing here today whole. And I'm so proud of you guys. You're truly an alchemist. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So you learned what happens when desire gets out of control. You know, you learn what happens when you really, really want something. Like, you guys have come full circle. And your journey has been bumpy, you guys. But we have the Hermit, we have the Star in reverse, and then we have the Hermit. So that's definitely that energy I was talking about before, where it's like, you guys cut yourself off from everybody. People couldn't really talk to you, be close to you, that kind of thing. 3 of coins, 4 of coins in reverse. There's an energy of you learning to give and receive in balance. But I really feel like, honestly, most of this journey has been done by yourself. I don't really feel like Spirit has done the most to help you. You had to choose to get better, and you had to get it yourself. So we have the 4 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Coins. I feel like your energy is a bit, I feel like it's a bit rough around the edges at this time. You may be adverse to reconnecting with Spirit because you're like, I done been through so much, I done did so much, like, you know what I mean? That you don't really want to acknowledge, you know, Spirit or anything like that. And I don't feel like you have to. Like, do what you want to do, live your life. You'll reconnect, you know, to Spirit when it's time for you. But what I can say is I do see new love coming in. We got the 7 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like exactly the soul, like there's one person coming in. And it's specifically your soulmate. And we have more than one soulmate. But the soulmate, I would say, most aligned with you now is the majority of what I'm getting. 7 of Cups in reverse is like an energy of this person has already been chosen. So let's see what else we get. We got fierce serenity, the now, and changes. So changes are coming in pretty quickly here. And your main message, honestly, is just to be at peace. Take some time to rest. Your heart deserves to rest, Angel. You have done enough work. And now it's just, I would say, if anything, work on getting in the frequency of receiving. Because for you guys, group 2, I got a very specific message that you've been doing a lot of work on yourself to create these changes and to, you know, get in alignment with love, and to, like, I feel like you guys have done the work, is what I'm saying. So now it's just a matter of receiving. We have the good kind and change maker, make waves. So Spirit is definitely fully supporting you, very proud of you. Oh my goodness, you guys, like, I really see love kind of like changing for you. Better quality offers in general, but I see one specific person that you're manifesting towards you now, and they're coming in very soon. So that is what I have for you. You can find me on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Other than that, that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the orange stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first cards we have under your stone, we have the Child, and we have the heart-to-heart conversations card. To be specific, it's the Child, the Orphan. This one says independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. I feel like you're resonating with this person. Shadow attributes, feeling of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Honestly, I feel like you're having a heart-to-heart conversation with someone that you have a lot of love for. This could be vice versa as well. But there's definitely a conversation being had where it's like, okay, I've been so sympathetic and patient with you and towards you because I know what you've gone through, but like in terms of a relationship, I need something different other than this. And I feel like you're kind of explaining that to someone because they're coming back for your help, for your love, you know, or you've been dealing with this person for a while and it's just not moving in a relationship manner. Like it's not fulfilling you in a relationship kind of way. So I feel you having a conversation with someone where you just got to be honest. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other is what it says at the bottom of heart-to-heart conversations. Let's see what else comes out. It's a hard conversation, but a conversation that really needs to be had. We have finances and career. Ooh, interesting. Calling in your soulmate and stay optimistic about your love life. At the bottom of the deck, though, I just peep we have engagement. So you may be having this conversation with someone that you've been engaged to, someone, you know, you thought you would end up marrying, but you're realizing that practically that may not be able to work. And it could be because their finances. They don't want the same quality of life that you want, or they don't feel like they have the ability to have what it is that you want. So they're stuck wherever they are, you know. And we have stay optimistic about your love life. So Spirit is saying, you know, you've been attached to this person for a while, and even though it's not working out with them or you're having to close a chapter with them, like you're still calling in your soulmate, and this is a part of it. You're showing the universe that you do want real love because you're opening yourself up to real love by closing this door. So, you know, Spirit is definitely putting some respect on your name and seeing your strength, and seeing is believing, and Spirit is seeing that you are investing actual energy into this situation to end it. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. At the bottom of finances and career, stay optimistic about your love life says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So try to remain positive through all of this. It's a hard week though. It is. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. It's only a hard week because I feel like you do have love for this person. Even if you know that you don't want to be with this person, like you still have love for them, you know? So it's still kind of hard. But also it's showing you all of the, like, it's showing you your own dedication to yourself, your own journey, how far you've come. We have the Poet, the Samaritan, and the Advocate that came out for you guys. The Poet says, expresses soul insights in symbolic language. I feel like you guys are having a very mature conversation. Like you're trying to communicate with someone and they're still not getting it. Like you're explaining to them in a very complex kind of way why you won't be proceeding with them romantically. And it's like they're giving you this pushback, but you're telling them everything that they need to know. And they literally don't resonate with it. And it's just because, you know, they don't have that ability to, you know, and you know that. Advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. And then the Samaritan, so they're probably giving you a little pushback. Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So I feel like this conversation isn't necessarily something that they deserve, depending on how they've treated you. They may not even be like this person, I'm feeling like they are not owed a conversation. It's definitely a luxury that you are choosing to give them this conversation. Like Okay, so for some of you, this is like an ex or a situationship that you haven't spoke to in a while. They're coming back into your life, but you've leveled up since then and you've healed, and it's like they don't deserve a conversation because of how they treated you or what they did, you know, when you were dealing with them. But you're explaining to them why things didn't work out and why you won't be, you know, moving forward with them. And I don't feel like they're leveled up in an emotionally intelligent kind of way to even really fully grasp what you're saying. But all I can say is that, you know, you are closing the cycle the best way you can. You're doing what you're being called to do. You're doing what you're supposed to do. We got the Lovers in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. They did not do what they were supposed to do when they had you. So with the Sun in reverse, that's why it didn't work out. And any of this can be vice versa. You know, this could have been a toxic situation where you're not being with this person because they brought out a part of you that someone who is further developed would not invoke. Like for me, my best friend, she's a Taurus, and oh my God, she be really saying things, and like she will keep pressing the issue with her boyfriend. And her boyfriend got a little bit of an anger issue, so he be getting pissed. Like, he's an Aries, girl. And she will just press the issue, press the issue, press the issue. And when I'm with her, I'll be like, stop. Like, literally stop. You can see he's getting visibly mad. Why are you still pressing? And when I'm around, she'll stop because I'm telling her to stop. But then I'll talk to her and we'll catch up and she'll be like, oh my God, you won't believe what he did this weekend. And I'm like, okay, what happened? She tells me what happened. She's like, yeah, I sliced his tires, but still. And it's like, bro, I just get this energy with you guys where, you know, I feel like you've learned not to shortchange yourself. You've learned a lot about people. You know, I just get this energy where both parties have learned, but there's a clear, someone in this equation clearly does not want to let this go. It's like both of you know that you're not good for each other. But it's hard to accept the heartbreak. Three of Swords in reverse, or it's just upright. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's hard to accept things as they are. It's hard to accept that things are over. And that could be mutual. But we have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Ultimately, I see you opening yourself up for new love, opening yourself up for true love. And that's what you deserve. And, you know, this is a learning lesson for both parties. So, you know, I do see someone coming back. Now that you know that there's someone coming back, if they haven't already. For some of you, this is a decision that you're deciding to make because this person hasn't left. Like, you know, the details will differ from person to person, will vary a little bit. But now that you know that they're coming back, I would definitely say prepare. Have your speech ready, what you want to say ready. And decide what you want from the situation before it gets here so you don't get lost in the sauce and swept up in old love and memories and reminiscing and end up back down memory lane. But I do see an important conversation happening that is putting you in direct alignment with your soulmate. So that is what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. That was your reading though, group 3. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the green stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we got the Prince. Okay, and the Flirt. So I see you guys getting your flirt on. It's looking like you're getting a little bit of action this week. Good for you. Extend your lighthearted energy to others is what it says at the bottom of Flirt. So Spirit is calling you like to get out of your comfort zone. Honestly, someone may be flirting with you and Spirit is saying, now you know they're flirting. You know they're flirting. So if you're someone who's usually just kind of more aloof or you don't assume that people are flirting with you, this is definitely flirting, okay? Romantic charm and potential for power is what it says on the Prince card. So there is someone coming into your life and they're kind of charming you a little bit, and Spirit is saying like, play ball, interact. Let's see what else we get. That would have been flipped. Okay, so we have romantic feelings. You deserve love and codependency. So you guys, this may be the first person that's walking into your life since you have been in your last relationship, and you naturally feel a little bit guilty, or you're just not used to flirting with people because like you were in a relationship for so long, or you were stuck on someone for so long. So this is like really weird to you. Like you told spirit, like, you know, bring new love into my life. I'm open to new love. I want new love. But now that it's here and you're stuck and you're nervous, and spirit is like, flirt. Like, this is the person I sent for you. So romantic feelings says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So spirit is saying this is actually someone who's worth your time, someone who you find attractive, someone who you would want to flirt with. So allow yourself to engage, you guys. You deserve love. You are lovable. And then codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you may be being loyal to someone who is not loyal to you, or if you're involved in a situationship with somebody, you may be trying to be loyal to someone who you know ain't gonna. Let's not do that. Now, you know good and well, now what made you think that they were not gonna flirt with anyone for you? Like, I feel like someone's being loyal to someone who you know safe. You know good deep down in your spirit that they are not loyal. You know they're not. And spirit is telling you to open up instead of being silly and blocking your own blessings for someone who would not block their blessings for you. We have it is safe for you to love. So I feel like this is a good candidate too. At the bottom of this one, it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which of course is love. And spirit is like, okay, you actually have a decent prospect, a good prospect in your life right now. And I don't know, it's looking like you're blocking them off for someone who doesn't deserve it. We got the beggar and the bully that came out too. So I bet you have to beg this person for their time, their energy, their attention, their affection. It seems like you're pulling teeth to get them to hit you up first, to send you a good morning text, to get them to want to hang out with you, to get some sort of reaction or excitement out of them. It's kind of just like they're always whatever or nonchalant. Like, it's like it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel like you're not attractive, you know? And it's like they'll tell you just enough to get you to basically drop the issue. But like, the beggar says dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. The bully says conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So honestly, tapping into this person's energy, they may always have something to say about you and something about how you're acting. You always ask for too much, you know, you're being ridiculous, you're absurd. And it's like, okay, you know what? Listen to what they say and act accordingly. You know what? Maybe I am asking for too much. Because you can only be asking for too much if they don't got it. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask a millionaire for $10, they're probably gonna give it to you. But if somebody has $100, what you want it for? You know what I mean? Like, they may be a little resistant to giving you that money. So maybe you should say, they don't have the capacity to love me. They don't have enough love in them for me. So I should move on. And it's just like this energy where I feel like you guys are being just way too loyal. Like, I feel like an energy where you guys are being so loyal to someone who has not been loyal to you. Also, spirit is saying, you know, there's some growth. Let's not, you know, feed into this trope, this personality trait. I don't know when people are flirting. Like, yes, you do. Maybe when you were like a tween, but yes, you do. Stop that. Stop. You're getting in your own way. So let's see what else comes out. We got the High Priestess. She knows. And I know she knows. We got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Like, what I'm saying is I feel like you guys have manifested this. You've manifested new love. 10 of Staffs in reverse. Let's not give it more than it has to. Let's not overcomplicate things. Like, you know, and I know it's uncomfortable, and I know that, you know, for some of you, you've been attached to someone else for so long, or you've been in a certain relationship for so long that that person knows you. So yeah, when someone, you know, talks to you, they common sense ain't so common, and sometimes people are nervous too. So like, it's kind of like, I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but I'm seeing someone, you're like walking out of the store and somebody's like, what up, ma? And that's, for me personally, trust, I know that's an immediate no. It's not, I'm not doing that. But Spirit is saying, like, entertain it. Okay, maybe they're nervous and that's why they had said that. Like, I don't know. Spirit is like, don't give it too much. Like, don't be too hard on people. Like, let somebody in. We got the King of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse and Eight of Swords. You guys may be a man eater, a femme fatale. You may be an F-boy watching this, because it's feeling like you're really conservative when it comes to sharing your energy, or you're really specific about the way that people have to, you know, come in, and Spirit is trying to get you to open up, because right now you're blocking love. You're blocking love. So let's see. Got the Lover as soon as I stopped shuffling. That's always a good sign. Move beyond intention to belief. So I feel like for a while you've been manifesting love. You know, you've been intending for new love to come through. And now that it's here, Spirit is saying, believe that it's here. See that it's here. Engage with it. It is here, you know. Treat them like they're the person you've been waiting for, because they are. I feel like someone's entering your life and you're starting a flirtationship with them. And they have so much to offer, but maybe their approach, or maybe it's just awkward in the beginning, you know, like it always is. And, you know, Spirit is saying, don't convince yourself that it's not here. We got Creator Fire and Creator Earth. So you may be a fire or an earth sign, and this person is vice versa. Or you may have a lot of fire and earth placements. We also got Soul on Fire that came out. So I'm getting a lot of fire energy from you guys. But this could be that person coming through as well. We got the good kind. So the good kind of surprises coming through for you. And then also we got Stop, Drop, and Ground and Inflow with Money. So Spirit is saying, don't block your blessings. Don't block opportunities coming to you, because they're literally here. So ground yourself, anchor yourself, and let's do this. That's what I get for you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. That was your spread for this week. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.